wrong, but now this might piss you off. I'm a Nick Diaz fan.
Okay.
I think he's one of these guys that, just like I'm an Alex Caceres fan. He's just a character so unique. but
listen, I am too. I'm
yeah.
a Nick Diaz fan too.
Right.
I like Nick Diaz.
Right.
I think Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz are great for the sport. I think they're absolutely phenomenal for the sport. But I think he lost that fight.
I do think he lost the fight too. But I would like to see a rematch. But do you think it's going to be possible, considering?
Well, he's suspended now. We were ready to do the rematch.
Right.
We were going to do the rematch the whole time. I mean, we had no problem with doing the rematch. You understand?
Right.
Like, listen, you beat him once, you're supposed to beat him twice. Okay. I think he beat Nick completely. I mean, it wasn't even close. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh, I think he ran the whole time. He beat him up. I mean, he didn't beat him up. You know what I mean? But he beat him as far as on the point thing. He beat him. He beat him every time. Every time they engaged, he won the engagement, took off, back to the middle of the ring, and reset and did it again. And he had great octagon control. He fought the fight where he wanted to fight. People don't realize they didn't run. Mm-hmm. He reset. He came back to the middle of the octagon. He didn't take out. He didn't sit there and stand in front of him and get those little punches and have the oh well, this guy won. He outstruck him on everybody on every metric, fight metric, this that. He won the fight. So, but I have no problem with it, man. Listen, I'm a Nick Diaz fan too, and I would love from just a fight fan perspective to put that fight back together. If he wasn't suspended, I'm sure that'd be the fight we'd have in GSP's absence.
Right.
When he comes back from suspension, we'll have already fought GSP, and that's probably where it'll be.
Has the UFC kept you up to date on whether, because he does have a lawyer that's trying to put together a case? I know that the first defense that the lawyer put out was turned down, but if there's a chance that the suspension is either revoked or shortened, that I mean, has the UFC been keeping you up to date?
No.
Saying that there's
no, they don't do that. The UFC it doesn't play in the gray area. They either black or white. He's back. We're in. He's not in. This is what you're doing. So at this point right now, we're waiting for George St. Pierre. Unless something happens with Nick where they bring him back, and that's the fight that we can have right now immediately or whatever it is, and that's what Carlos wants to do. I think at this point we'll ride out to GSP. It makes the most sense for him in his career right now at this point.
Absolutely. I think that's about it. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, that's it.
Awesome, man. Thank you.